Alright, so how do you actually use the price beat guarantee with Jetstar? So you're going to search for it. What you need to do is open up, you're not going to get better prices than this. So Jetstar is going to find a comparable fare and you're going to be able to beat that by 10%. As long as it's within 1 hour of the Jetstar flight that you find that, that flight that is cheaper, and it has to be one way. So you can't do a return flight with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to start the chat. Now I've already found the, I'll show you how to fill in those details, but I've already found the match for what I'm looking for, and it's going to go from Melbourne to Brisbane, because Melbourne to Gold Coast is actually a lot more expensive, probably twice as expensive. So you've got to play around with it a little bit. So I've already looked at Melbourne to Gold Coast, and Melbourne to Brisbane ends up being cheaper. So we're going to go on the Thursday, the 29th of October. So I'm going to search the Jetstar flight there. I'll open Tiger and I'll show you this. And I'm assuming that Virgin and Qantas are more expensive. So that assumption might hurt me because I haven't actually checked them, but I highly doubt that a Virgin flight's going to be less than $100 anyway. So I'm going to type in Melbourne and I'm going to type in Brisbane again. This is for the Tiger flight departing on, where are we at? 29th. So what you're going to see with Jetstar here, if you can see, the Jetstar flight is at 7:30 a.m. there from Melbourne Tullamarine. We go to Tiger, the flight is at 7 a.m. and that's $85, whereas this one is $149. So what Jetstar is going to actually do is beat the Tiger price of $85 by 10%. So you're going to get $8.50 off this $85. Now remember, this doesn't include luggage, so if you need your luggage, you're going to pay that extra 15, 20 bucks on top of it. But either way, you're spending less than 100 bucks for this one-way ticket to Brisbane. Now, most tickets are going to be $150 to about $250, especially if you leave it late, you're looking at $250 plus. So also because it's 7 a.m., that's 30 minutes within the 7:30 a.m. So that's within the hour. Now, all you got to do is figure this or fill this quick survey out. Departure time, flight, more than. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm just going to fill it out. Yep. 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 That's the 1 hour thing that you got to agree to. Tiger Airways, you select that. How many passengers? I'll book for 2 right now. It's a one-way. What airport are we flying from? Melbourne. Tullamarine. Brisbane. 29th of the 10th, 2015. And departure time is 7:30 a.m. Begin chat. So then a real person is actually going to be talking to you. Let's see who this is. Thank you. Okay. You are now chatting with Mark. Here he is. His name's Mark. Okay, so you just follow his instructions. Pretty easy. There he is. He's typing away. It's like the MSN days. Thank you, Milosh. I'll look in that for you now. Please bear with me. So then he's going to go check up and see that that's true. And when he gets back to you, he's going to say, yep, that's true. And voila. A big credit and shout out to Matthew for actually showing me how to do this. Never knew about it. Very handy. It's like Bunnings, but for flying. So he's saying this is for 2 adults. Travel date is the 29th of October. Melbourne to Brisbane at 7:30 a.m. So he's just confirming it and you go yes. Please stay online. So he's going to go and compare it now and see that you're not just bullshitting to him. Okay, there he is. So he's telling me he's basically saying I just won. Yep, I'm eligible. Thank you. So he wants the full name of the passengers, including the title. So I'm going to, and there we go, follow the brackets as well. So I'm going to book it for myself and Marco, and like this, Plasvich, Marco, Mr. Nice and simple. Very easy instructions. So this is a gold mine right here. So now he's asking me if I want extra baggage to purchase. This is going to increase the prices, of course. So now he's asking me if I want extra baggage to purchase. This is going to increase the prices, of course. So I think we need an extra 15 kilos. So you just ask him. Remember, he's a real person, so you can ask him questions. There we go. So he's saying 15 kilos is $17.50 and 20 kilos is $19. So it's like $1.50 extra for 5 kilos, so might as well go 20. And he's saying they're non-refundable, which is absolutely fine. So 20 kilos for both passengers, please. So I'm going to work that out before he gets back to me. It's going to go, will I list you as the contact person for this booking? Yes, please. Where are we at? Calculator. So 85 minus $8.50 plus 19. So we are flying a one-way to Brisbane for $95.50 with baggage. Remember, the original Jetstar price without any baggage here is $149. So he wants the address, phone number, and email address for contact. Okay, so just for me, right? Not for Marco. Mine are So what we're actually doing is taking the price down from $168 to $95.50. So if you think about that, guys, that's $72.50. A ticket to the annual conference is $65. So you've just scored yourself a free ticket to the annual conference, if you can think about it in that way. There's a small non-refundable fee for your seating preference, but I do not give a fuck where I'm sitting. So no, don't worry. They know how to upsell you on everything. Okay, cool. So flight details, we're going on the 29th of October, Melbourne to Brisbane, 7:30 to 8:45 a.m. So you just want to double check that he's giving you the right details. Yes, that is correct. Yep, so he's just checking that I know the rules. Yes, I agree. So he's saying $191 for both of us with baggage. Does that $95.50? Yep. Yes, perfect. let's proceed. Okay, so that opens up this secure window here, which is where you put your details, and it's all certified, blah, 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 so you can trust Jetstar there if you want to. If you don't, bad luck, you don't score the price beat guarantee. 0317. And I'll block these details out so that you can't see them. Submit. And then he just processes the payment, and when he's done, he'll tell you, and you get an email, and your flight's booked. So he basically said, thanks for waiting, we've already booked the flight, I've got the email, this is my reference number, and the itinerary and tax invoice will be sent 72 hours within 20 kilos per passenger. Anything else you can help me with? No, thank you. That's it. You send that, he ends the conversation, and you're done and dusted. And then you can just give some feedback there. I think this is excellent service. Would have tried to maybe call yes. Extremely likely. I'm recommending it for sure. I'm doing a screen recording of it right now. The only thing I would suggest to change is just make the responses slightly quicker if possible. Otherwise, it's definitely excellent. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just reminding you, you got to go find something that's within the hour of the Jetstar flight. Has to be the same departure destination, same departure city, same. You can't change anything else around. It has to be going from the same place to the same place. Has to be within an hour, and on any other airline. So it's usually going to be Tiger and Jetstar, because Tiger is going to have the cheaper flights. Potentially sometimes Virgin will. I don't know if there's like a crazy kind of whatever it might be discount with Virgin on that day. So that's pretty much all you need to know, and have a look for that. It's very, very simple to do, as you saw in there, and just get strategic. Like if it's Melbourne to Gold Coast, it's too expensive, try Melbourne to Brisbane, and then Brisbane's not too far from the Gold Coast. So just play around with the strategy, and you'll find something that suits you. And that's it.